In this video we're going to draw this model here, which is a square base pyramid. To do so, we will make this kind of drawing. We will first draw the basic line drawing, and then we'll add our value scale, and finally we will draw the pyramid's core and cast shadow. To do so, we will first of all draw the horizontal line. In this case it's 9 centimeters from the bottom edge of the sheet of paper. Then we will place on the horizontal line our vanishing points 1 and 2, placed at this distance of the left and right edges of the sheet of paper. Then we will draw the principal point, which is behind the pyramid, and it's about 7 centimeters from the vanishing point 1, and from the first vertex of the pyramid, 5 centimeters down of the horizontal line, we'll start drawing first of all the base and then the height of the pyramid. Let's get started. First of all, draw 2 marks at the both left and right edges of the sheet of paper of 9 centimeters. Then draw the horizontal line. At the vanishing point 1, 3 centimeters to the left, emit VP1, and the vanishing point 2, 4 centimeters to the right of the edge of the sheet of paper, vanishing point 2. Let's add now the principal point, which in this case will be 5 centimeters to the right of the vanishing point 1. Okay. Now draw a vertical line from the principal point Use your set squares to do so, and measure 6 centimeters. Okay, that's the closer vertex of our pyramid, the closer vertex to us, to our point of view. So now let's start drawing the visual rays from the vanishing point 1 and 2. Now we have the front edges of a pyramid. We have this edge and this one, but we have to complete them. And to do so, we will draw 2 other visual rays. One here and another one about here. Now you see we have a square in 2-point perspective projection. This is the base of our pyramid, which is like this. Once our pyramid is completely drawn, we won't see its square base. Now we have to draw 2 diagonal lines from this crossed vertex of the pyramid base, like this. The point where the 2 diagonals intersect is the center of the pyramid's square base. Now we will draw a vertical line from this central point. And this is where the top of our pyramid will be. We can pick whatever dimension we want, but it's best if it's not too high, because then we can have some trouble drawing the cast shadow. So I will use, for instance, 6 centimeters high from this point. Okay? Let's erase this part of the line we don't need. And now to draw the rest of the pyramid, we'll just have to connect this point here with the rest of the vertices in the base of our pyramid. Here goes this one. Another one here. Another one here. And this one here, but take into account that this edge of our pyramid won't be visible. We won't be able to see it because it's this one over here that is behind our pyramid. Anyway, we're going to draw it because I want you to see the difference between the edges we see and those we don't. Okay, the basic shape of the pyramid is done. It is time now to add the light source. In our case, the light source is over here, and so the lighter part of our pyramid is in this face, and the darker one is in this face. So we're going to start drawing the light vanishing point 2 centimeters to the left of the vanishing point 1. This is the light vanishing point. Now we have to draw a vertical line from the light vanishing point up in the highest spot we can in our sheet of paper. Let's draw a small sun. And now we'll have to draw the point where the highest point of our pyramid casts its shadow, which will be around here. To do so, we're going to draw a line that connects the light vanishing point with the center of the square base. And now we have to connect the light source with the top of our pyramid. You see, like this, and we draw a line that will end in this point here, which is the point where the two lines cut each other, where the two lines intersect. And this will be the farther point of the cast shadow of our pyramid. Okay, to finish the cast shadow, we'll just have to connect that point with the vertices in the base of our pyramid, one here and the other one here. Let's clean a bit this drawing, which is right now a bit messy with many lines we don't need, like for instance the lines inside the pyramid and the lines inside the cast shadow. We will maybe have to redraw some lines. Good enough. To draw our value scales, we will draw a line of 9 centimeters, an horizontal line of 9 centimeters, divided into 3 centimeters. You see? There we go. Now we have to add the colors to this value scale, and to do so we will use an HB or a B pencil, graphite pencil like this one, and a 2B graphite pencil like this one. This is softer, this one, the 2B, and the B or the HB is harder. So we will start with the lighter color on the left side of our value scale, applying very soft pressure.
Walk on, run on, all will be well. The way will guide you.
Now we will add the darker color in this side of the value scale, and then we have to use the 2B pencil with more pressure.
But ere the circle homeward hides, far must it be known.
We do this because cast shadow is not as dark, closer to the edge of the cast shadow, comparing to the part which is closer to the object. This part here is a bit darker than in the edge, you see. Now it's time to add the intermediate value between the lighter and the darker ones. We'll use the HB or B pencil again, but applying a bit more pressure. We will use this color, the lighter color, for this side of our pyramid, the intermediate color for this part, this face of our pyramid, and the darker one for the cast shadow of our pyramid. Remember that cast shadow will always be darker than core shadow in any kind of object. So let's start with the lighter color. Now add the intermediate color.
The long road lies, the moon stands blank above. White in the moon, the long road lies, that leads me from my love. Still hangs the hedge without a gust. Still the shadows stay.
And finally, let's add the cast shadow with a darker color.
Pursue the ceaseless way. The world is round, so travelers tell, and straight through runs the track. Walk on, run on, all will be well. The way will guide you back.
And that is it. Now try it yourself and do a little bit of experimenting. You can change the position of the vanishing point, so you can have your pyramid more like this or a bit more like this. And maybe you can also change the position of the light source, so it can be this part of the sheet of paper. It's up to you. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one. Bye bye.